if it isn't my comfort game. My beloved comfort food game. And everybody else's, apparently. Hello, hello, hello. For those who may not know me, I am Detective Ricky T. Bones, Necrocide Division of the Gehenna Police Department, and your entertainment for this evening. Hello, B. Hello, Dahlia. Hope you're both doing decently well. I am excited because I looked ahead real quick before we started stream, and I have good news and bad news. Good news, this will be the last thing we see of Roy Earl. Bad news, that means we're on the twilight hours of this game. Arson is one case away. But how are y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm peachy keen. I had to rush a meal and I'm not feeling great about it, but I am a-okay. Yes, Arson. Oh, you sweet summer child. I hope you enjoy Arson. 5 out of 7 in a row. Dear God in heaven, Dahlia. I pray for your back, your spinal cord, and your mental capacity. I wish you luck dealing with this scourge of a work week you've got for yourself. But I do also bear good news regarding the channel. As y'all may have saw, we uploaded our first short. Yippee! I didn't really work too much on it, but I had a good time editing it, and there will be more to come as soon as I get a good rhythm for it. I cannot promise daily. I cannot promise even weekly. But I will continue putting them out as they are available. Maybe even a more refined edited clip out there. Yeah, do so, please, for your own sake. Second bit of good news. I managed to finish the outro theme. Yes, that's right. We finally have a Grim Noir-esque outro theme. So, enjoy it when we finally end this stream after 3 hours. And it's nice. It's a lovely little... Okay. If you don't know what a reprise is, basically it's the same theme, but it can be in any kind of emotion. In this case, I'm borrowing straight from the game we're playing and making it more melancholy, lighthearted, and it has an actual dramatic end and flourish. I love it. I actually... It did not take any time whatsoever to mix or create it. I knew exactly what I wanted. And, hopefully this means that I can actually come up with something to release this month in regards to music. Yeah, I can imagine that a payroll from a 7-day work week, I've done that before. It did not heal the pain. You can't put money on a flesh wound, but you know. At D&D today, nice, nice, nice. I hope you survived, and start making my own. Ooh, you've actually got the resin cast for one? Crazy. You both have horror stories every time, but that's besides the point. I'm glad you're okay, B. I'm glad you didn't get hit, and I'm glad you get to enjoy LA Noire, where we talk about dead people potentially getting into car accidents. I feel like I may have been some of that bad luck. Anyway, sick. Happy about that, B. I'm glad you're still being as creative as you can be. And I got some cool news from a friend of mine, actually. One of my buddies is actually starting up streaming. I think they used to be a streamer. Please, I don't need any more cursed dice. I have the DM's curse as it is. And I still need to send you my signature, darn it. Okay, dice inspired by me, I will happily take. Then people can just curse me for being the inspiration for them. No, I do not. Yeah, I need to get on that. I promise you, sometime by tonight after stream, I will have a signature out to you in the form of a PNG. Probably with a white border. Just to make sure it's safe from reproduction should it fall into the wrong hands. Oh, you have no idea. The DM's curse, for anybody who doesn't know, is the second a DM becomes a player, they have ugly, ugly rolls. And more so, it's not because the DM is cursed. It is because the DM now has to worry about the outcome of each roll. Like before, it's like, oh, this character died. Well, good news, there's about 5 other kobolds waiting to spring into action. And then when a DM rolls a death saving throw, it's like, oh, I have feelings for this character. No, don't take him away. So, you know, it's just a feeling of mortality when a DM plays a player character. Hey, yo, Sky! Welcome on in, welcome on in. How you doing, bud? So, I guess, let's see. Yeah, exactly. The DM gets to know how we feel. Exactly. After playing God for so many years, all of a sudden they feel very, very mortal. But I guess... Oh, sushi does sound good, damn it. It's been so long since I've had sushi. It's been so long. Can finally turn my volume down on someone's stream. What the hell? What, on me? Yeah. So many people's streams are so damn cool. Yeah. Aforementioned friend will probably be receiving a message about the volume in their first stream. But no, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Dahlia. Not many people know how to, like, balance. Okay, Eleanor, you good? I think Fenrir might have audio balancing issues, if I recall correctly. But it's been forever since I tuned into one of his streams. The frick? Well, you know what, Sky? I appreciate being one of the many voices in your head. Thank you very much. I think. If you gotta tune out because you got too many on the docket, man. And Uma Musume, I'm sure. It's up to you. But, I guess... I've got all... That's all my announcements. Already did your dailies. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I guess we can go ahead and segue into our usual recap. So, folks, for anybody who was just joining us, one more thing. We appreciate all the lurkers out there. We appreciate anybody who gives us a like, subscribes if they enjoy the content, and as always, thank you just for being here. We're on the road to whatever the hell YouTube partner is on the first stage, and we need all the hours we can get, so thank you very much for being here. Now, on to the matter at hand. Welcome to 1940s LA. We are playing as Detective Cole Phelps, starting out life as a beat cop fresh from the Pacific battleground, or Pacific War theater of World War II. He is a bright, golden boy, Boy Scout of a man who never lets a hunch die until it is sought out and completed. And that due diligence has earned him the rank of detective very quickly. He was on the patrol for a little bit, maybe less than a year, hell, maybe even 3 weeks for all we know, and then he made it into the traffic desk, where he worked with Burkowski, a boxer kind of guy who didn't really have much patience. Phelps, on the other hand, does, and so he ended up breaking up a car racket ring, a stolen car ring, solved a consulate's car going missing, the hubcaps, the wheels. He solved a bunch of traffic-related cases, and for his amazing merits, he even, went all around town just to find one movie producer. And for his efforts, he was awarded the honorary promotion, I should say, to Homicide. There we met good old Rusty, aka Tetanus. And boy howdy did we have our work cut out for us. In the Homicide desk, we had a string of murders that all resembled the legendary, infamous Black Dahlia murderer. Now this murderer targeted a specific kind of victim. They were married, they were drunkards, and they were women. And it was an ugly time in LA every case we got. And every case we got, we thought we had solved them. We thought we had the killer down pat. It was usually pointing towards the husband, or it was pointing towards some other freak of nature that existed in LA. Evidence was conclusive, and we thought every closed case we had, we put away the Black Dahlia murderer. Never the case. It was never the truth, and by the end of it, we received a very dissatisfactory answer about the truth of our killer. It turned out to be the relative of a well-connected politician. And so our entire time at Homicide was thrown out. All the evidence slowly went missing, and all of our effort was for naught. And so now we've landed at advice. And just as we landed advice, it's almost always misogyny. Rusty's razor, baby. Rusty's razor. It's always the husband. No, it pointed towards them, but 80% of the time, actually 100% of the time technically, because of how the homicide cases worked out, it wasn't correct. And advice, we have discovered the underbelly of paradise. Drugs, narcotics, vices, fast women, fast cars, you name it, it's been on the street and in our face. And the bigger problem is the subplot that we've been seeing unfold. Army surplus morphine has made it into the hands of LA citizens. And that stuff's strong. It was meant to treat bullet wounds, not quick fixes. And people out here are dying because of it. Not only that, but one of the major pushers around here is starting to get real aggressive. And we've had to intervene several times, even killing one of his main lieutenants. So, things aren't getting great. Things are getting weirder, wilder, and crazier the longer we stay at Advice. And now, I believe, if I recall the plot correctly, things are going to come to a head. Our players of this evening are Detective Phelps as our golden boy, Roy Earl, our partner, who is a absolute bastard, well written, damn you. A well-written bastard, and well acted at that. In our subplot, we've seen Dr. Fontaine, Courtney, the ex-medic, and Jack Kelso, a private eye. And the guy that jumped out the window and onto a car. Yes, that was a shocking moment that happened last stream. We uncovered a major insurance fraud ring. And out of love, out of pure love, a man fell 4 stories onto a Packard. It was terrifying, to say the least. And now we're about to wrap up our time in Advice. Now, before we continue, for anybody new to the series, I do have to discuss one thing. And that is the interrogation system. The interrogation system is simple. the witness or suspect gives us a statement, and we decide if we believe them, which is truth, we don't believe them, which is doubt, or we have evidence that we have evidence that'll prove that they are lying. Lie. Oh gosh, darn it. Sorry to hear that, B. This is misleading. The game was originally written with 3 different prompts. It was coax, force, and accuse. So, when you see truth, think we are going to try and play good cop. Coax the answer we want out of them. When we say doubt, we are being forceful, we are being aggressive, we are being bad cop. And when we choose lie, we are accusing them. We are going to have a flabbergastingly, probably inaccurate accusation and have to have the evidence to back it up, which we'll have in our notebook. With all that in mind, we can finally begin tonight's session of LA Noire. Okay, just had to make sure that works. Hope you didn't lose too much work, B. Okay, that was a lovely bit of lag.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine.
Oh boy.
Get over there before Homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Right. June 1947.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot free.
Damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
A judge with 20 cigarettes of morphine. Holy shit. Oh, thank God, B.
Say all's fair in love and war.
Didn't lose anything. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Crisis averted. You can enjoy tonight's program then. So, 111 Club, full of drugs, and we gotta go investigate it. Grand.
It'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
Alright, Roy, I'm driving, as per usual. Any damages inflicted are not my fault. They're yours. Why? Because I'm your partner.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Hey, Century Unit. Citizen reports suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central Unit?
That's nowhere near us, as per usual. If it's a central job, yeah, it's nowhere near us. Alright, so, full disclosure, this game is ancient, and so I decided to crank up all them settings to max. So if it looks especially nice, that's why. If it looks especially ugly, or it looks a little bit laggy, I am so sorry. Okay.
Are you crazy?
Moderately so. Don't worry about it. I'm perfectly legally sane to hold a firearm in the state of Gehenna, which may or may not hold true in Los Angeles in 1940, so don't worry about it. What are you doing, friend? Brother, you shouldn't play in the middle of the road. Although it does look a little bit fun. Anyway, we're here. 111 Club, eh?
Homicide guys are already inside.
Oh, joy. Rusty, I'm home.
Phelps, back again. We're here about the morphine. Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
Ah,
I
shit.
know Eddie McGoldrick.
He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Okay.
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Grand. So those trumpet players we saw before and the violinist. What the hell? Brother, this don't look like an OD. This looks like a hit. What are we doing here? Alright. Let's have a look at you.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
They call that the full Broderick. Full 50-round drum emptied into a room. What's this? Nothing important. And it ain't grass, so it's not my problem. Sheesh.
All these cops, it's gotta be something big, right?
Look at this place.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
What's this? Ah, just a matchbook. Phew, boy, this place got worked over by an entire company, it looks like.
Another day, another dollar.
Alright, I got no interest in talking just yet. Nothing important here. As far as I can tell, anyway. Yeah, no. Just some cigarettes. Hello, what do we have here?
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Yep, that's a gig artist, alright. Couple of mouthpieces, different sizes.
What's that click?
Hello. Aha.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Well. Blue room, yet again.
Follow up on the musician angle.
Yep, just like we saw at the popcorn stand. Okay, that's just the ticket, so we gotta look at the Surrette next. Oh,
Kept
boy.
his stash close at hand.
Yeah, if we found it on several musicians, there is a good chance that the distribution line is through the clubs. Alright. More ravaged equipment. Thankfully, it looks like all the instruments were spared, which is good. And a corpse. Alright, first we check out for identification.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
That's a problem if it's still what's in circulation. Nice tie, friend. I'll have to ask you in the afterlife where you got it. No wallet. Obviously no scars. No ring. And nothing on the other hand. Man didn't like opulence, that's for sure. Let's see what else we can find around here. Hello, what do we got?
A dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Well supplied by simple cigarettes. And of course, what's an establishment without a little bit of an armory?
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet.
Wait.
We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs.
Yeah.
You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
That is strange. That's
Army surplus morphine, Army surplus
Yeah.
weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Oh boy. An entire cadre of military equipment on the market. That has really bad ramifications. That's a light machine gun, technically. These are Army surplus cigarettes, Army surplus morphine. What the hell was on that ship? It sounds like it was like a troop ship ready to go to war.
Find anything interesting?
Always. Alright. Alright, get your brains on, gamers.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective.
What's
Feels
left
like
of
I've
it?
had half the LAPD in here today already.
Alright. Let me look at my evidence real quick. We have the morphine in the shooting victim, the blue room pass, Valor cigarettes that are Army surplus, a BAR that was not used, and the Coolidge heist, which may or may not be linked to this. Keep all that in mind.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
I'm gonna push a lie and see what Phelps says, otherwise I'm gonna doubt.
What's this all about? Is Eddie behind on the VIG?
Eddie paid cash, sugar. I have no idea what enemies he might have had.
You're off the hook.
You don't ask, you never find out.
I think I just gotta force it out of her. Yep.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
So whatever money he paid for this place was not his own, and he didn't do well on paying back whoever loaned him the money. Knowledge of McGoldrick, if you don't mind.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Right. So,
Help me out.
Back to the station. We need to speak to someone on the robbery detail.
gotcha. So this place might have been a front
Just when I think I've seen it all.
for all the good stuff.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
All we can do now is head back to HQ, get some ideas. We could chase up the blue room. Roy did say just head back to the police station. I'm gonna hit up the blue room, see what I can find.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust.
Oops, sorry, Roy. Should we?
I'm at a loss.
Roy said go on back. But I feel like everything could be helpful here.
Excuse me. I've got to sort through some unclaimed items right now.
All right. Don't feel like being helpful? I'll just see myself through then.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't.
Shut up, Roy.
What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy!
Yeah, cool
How
off.
about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Gladly. Talking to anybody but Roy right now is pretty nice.
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
All right. Elsa Lichtman. What do you know about this Army surplus morphine?
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Let me try some.
Hopheads appear to get a free pass at this club. You all know about the morphine.
And how do you expect to prove that?
Is this really... Found in possession of the shooting victim. Blue room pass. Let's use a little bit of intuition and see which way this rolls. Because I don't have a good idea. I don't have a... Yeah, no.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
Yeah, really.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
That's somewhat useful. Feels like I'm talking to the entire crowd instead of just her, so I should take that into consideration. All right.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Now you're lying to me.
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective?
How about a blue room pass on everybody I've met who's got a needle in his arm and a dead unbeating heart?
You're out of your depths here, detective, and you're asking the wrong questions of the wrong people.
Well,
Boys, take 5 minutes, please.
I thought it was a good lead.
Word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, Detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
What are you talking about, Cole?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Till tomorrow morning? Just what do you mean? I think we should have gone back to the station. Alright. We're tailing her. Guess we're doing this now. It's in that, she's in that yellow cab. Where would this lead us, though? Is Cole looking for the supplier? Because if we know Mix in this, then we don't have much reason. Out of the way, Buck. Just keep a nice, fair distance away from the lady. Speed up after she takes a left. I wonder what she's trying to hide. I mean, to be fair, if she gets caught with narcotics, she's deported back to Germany, which at this point in the world is nothing more than a pile of rubble that's barely sustaining itself.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
So she's got good enough reason to play coy with us. Phelps, what are you doing? We're gonna confront her in her house, Phelps? Are you serious? Well, she don't exactly live in the most extravagant of places. But I don't feel good about being here by ourselves. Phelps, you're being real creepy right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're being nice about it. We're not gonna break down her door. That's good. We just want some answers. Or do we? What's Roy doing here? This isn't looking good. We definitely should have gone back to Central first. Because we're going straight into the mouth of the
We're
lion.
looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
That cherry pie was delish.
I don't know what that was, and I'm kind of concerned.
What's the special of the day? Waitress.
LAPD.
Could I get another
We have some
spoon?
questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good
We've
afternoon.
met.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this, kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy.
Smooth, Roy.
Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like
joy.
that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you gonna stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Let's say no for now, Mixter, and you just answer my questions, all right? Let's play it nice and cool. So, Finkelstein's 6 feet under. Would you mind laying out exactly what he was doing here in LA with all that morphine?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
What is our accusation here?
Jack Dragna has you on the run. You're muscling the guys who stole the morphine from the ship.
You calling me a liar, kid? You think you can prove that in court? Huh?
With what I got right now, unfortunately, no. So I'm just gonna push you.
Looks like I was mistaken. So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid.
Fair
H
enough.
is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he
Sheesh.
got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Yeah, I know. These facial expressions, especially now that I have everything turned up to 11, they're beautiful. They're real good. It amazes me that, once again, I will say this again, this kind of game could exist today with the facial tracking features we have now thanks to the advent of VTubers. That is my firm belief, and I hope one day we do get one. Hopefully that is not backed by AI in the slightest, like everything else new these days.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
What is our accusation, just to be safe?
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh?
Regarding that, I do not, good sir.
Sorry. My mistake.
So I'm just gonna have to push you.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it.
Oh, boy.
There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Reminder, Fontaine and Courtney are the ones...
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Oh, great.
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Oh,
Is everyone
boy.
in on this? Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Grand. So we're in a racketeering situation and advice. That's grand.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
Thank you, Skipper.
This way.
Okay, so this is what we would have found had we gone. Okay. Nope, there's an order of operations to everything here.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
If it was an
What else
inside
was
job, it's
taken
got to
apart
be
from the
military.
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
All at Club
Homicide
111.
just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Let's have a look.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
I say we bust in there and
Oh,
find
simple.
the Dahlia evidence.
You just got to look for another Marine.
Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
Mouthpiece torch strips
Jack
off
Kelso.
hand to grand jury. Case was thrown out.
McColdrick.
Another
McColdrick.
DA wants my head.
Let's
That
see.
bum took a swipe at me. I put him
Let me
down
just
with
see
my
who these
sack.
names are. Medical pouch. Oh, you just got to look.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
Browning
That bum
auto
took a
rifle.
swipe at me. I put him down
Here's
with
our
my
backroom
sack.
arsenal from the 111 Club. This is the crate we recovered.
That's the crates. And
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA.
then there's just Thompson.
Enough to arm 3 companies.
I want to make homicide.
Some of these guys are
You
from
know
my
you
old
made it.
unit.
Get that desk.
They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus.
Jiminy!
Going every car. Go!
That's a drive-by. That's a drive-by with a BAR automatic rifle. 30 caliber shots going through glass and a heavy, heavy, heavy truck. That thing is not surviving 5 seconds being unloaded by a BAR. Rifle caliber rounds traveling at a fast, fast rate. Roy, get your ass out here. This is really bad. Like I said,
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired.
that kind of firepower is handed to very specific people in a unit. Out of the way,
All
LAPD.
units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building.
Oh,
All
grand.
units approach with caution.
Gonna have to cut through a couple places.
Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond.
Out of the way, citizens! They're on an overwatch position with a rifle caliber machine gun. This is really bad.
Fountain Avenue. Assist unit 49 William transport.
See, there it is. Another one just like we found in the 111. The hell is going on? Why would he be shooting at a bus? Could bullseye him. Yeah, no, that's not happening. First things first.
1384 North Bronson. Ambulances en route. Repeating, all units. Still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
Alright. We got Army surplus against Army surplus now. We should be able to handle this guy. Whether I do or don't, it's gonna rely on my aim with the controller. Poke your head out, friend. I got 45 and 50 of them.
LAPD, drop the gun now! You're covered, Phelps. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Let's see if I can get up there. Nope, not that way. Not that way either. I put myself on the wrong roof here.
Move, I gotcha.
Done. Whew. Okay. How many corpses have we got on board? And is there any persons of interest on there? Alright. First, the weapon. Standard M19A2. A1.
It's one of the BARs.
Definitely World War II surplus, judging by the sights. 2 20-round magazines, 30 caliber. Expended. Alright. You had a name in life. What was it? The heck?
Phone number and restaurant table.
Alvaro, Route 217, Hollywood and Sunset, between 12 and 2. CL. LLCL 234 Mocambo Table 3. This was the work of Mickey. Mickey Cohen. It's got his fingerprints all over it. And I determined. Hopefully with nobody to miss him. Yep. Well, it's time to go back to the Mocambo.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Great, so he was the bus driver. Okay.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Alright. You and Phelps go way back. Let's hope you cooperate as well as I think you will.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
What is our accusation?
I don't believe you, Felix. I've got gunmen blasting away at innocent citizens. This is getting out of hand. Is there something you want to tell me?
I appreciate you calling me a liar, detective. You want to prove that I was involved?
It'd be the manifest, wouldn't it? But let me see something.
I made a mistake.
I didn't take a good look at that manifest. I don't think we need to push him, though. Sniper's pocketbook. Okay, nope. Yeah, doubt. If the Coolridge if the manifest is off the list, yeah.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
That it is. And you almost just did, Felix. I don't know if you really know that. Now, you got any idea why somebody would open up a 30 cal machine gun on your bus? Perhaps to hit you?
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Accusation?
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
He's telling the truth, so I think...
You're off the hook. For now.
I just need to push him again. No!
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
I had to prove him wrong.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Damn.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Okay, then. I should have looked through my evidence better.
You know you made it.
I needed to keep a cool head about this one.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second.
Time to interweave the plot lines.
Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408.
I know I
North
say
Central
that every
Avenue,
stream.
Hollywood.
Thanks.
Because I keep catching myself being too rash with decisions. Every stream. I make that one mistake. I make that mistake every stream. And I hit myself in the head for it. And I'm going to continue doing that until it gets through my thick skull. To be fair, it has been a long time since we played LA Noire. It's been, what?
Jack was a company sergeant.
3 weeks?
He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer.
Take a back road. Just head straight there. Alright. Time to meet the man of the hour, Jack Kelso. Private investigator, ex-Marine, and Cole Phelps' least favorite sergeant. And Phelps is his least favorite lieutenant. This is gonna go just fine, I'm sure.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
Sorry.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Jack. Let's you and I have a nice talk, like old war buddies, yeah? Okay. This is probably where I'm going to expend all of my intuition. OCS training dropout, that's right. He didn't make it to officer just because of that. Alright, first things first. There is some hot shit running around LA, and we have reason to believe you're part of it.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
We know it has something to do with you.
Jack, you know about the morphine. You weren't involved, but you know who is.
You can't prove what I know and what I don't know, Cole. This is going nowhere.
Technically, it would be the manifest, but I'm going to use some intuition real
Sometimes you have
quick.
to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Remove an answer. Okay. Then all I can do is push him.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Thanks, Roy. I needed
You
that.
really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up. You better watch your mouth.
Okay. I don't need to use intuition on everything. I just need to listen to the accusation and make a judgment call.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
That I believe. He's got no reason on his face for me to doubt him.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Sorry to say, be the bearer of bad news, but we're in the shit now, brother. Okay. There was also some BARs, and one of them was used today. Fresh off the boat, degreased.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Blinking rapidly. What is our accusation? It's not going to be
You're not a
good.
good liar, Jack. I know you want to help your guys, but this has gone too far.
If you believe I had anything to do with the theft of the BARs, or the morphine for that matter, I suggest you produce some evidence.
Yeah, I believe him too.
Sorry. My mistake. I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense
No,
of
less
men who
people
fought for their
dead,
country?
Jack.
Count me out.
Okay, Jack. We need to talk about the big elephant in the room. And that is the SS Coolidge robbery. Spill the guts, or I spill yours. Please, don't make me get even more in your face.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
You don't, huh? That don't... Last accusation, and then I will probably doubt him, yeah.
I don't believe you, Jack. You were there.
No, he
You were
wasn't.
either involved, or you know who is.
You calling me a liar, Cole? I hope you have something to back that up. I won't let you hide behind your rank any longer.
No, there's nothing here. Nothing here.
You're off the hook. For now.
I'm going to just remove an answer for the sake of it, and yeah.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Thanks. You've been a
Jack,
big old nothing, Jack.
Just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy acted
Thank
really
you, Roy.
aggressive.
Thank you, Jack.
I like you,
I like
Jack.
you.
I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Jack weren't a citizen, I'd say come along with us.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Okay. How many indeed? Jack might be next on the list if we're not careful. Mickey
Talk
Cohen.
about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
That's true, because he actually kept more men alive than Cole did in the war. Between when he...
They just walked up and shot the man.
Oh, great.
2 of them officers, they went that way.
Wait, Sam.
Get after him.
Ah. Oh, this is already going great. I am very rusty. All right, any day now, Roy.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Stay on the side without the gun, yeah?
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Yo! Okay. Missed.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Come on,
Get
the
it close.
wheels, the
Steer him off
wheels.
the tar. Going too fast. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Good God! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We just destroyed another piece of his $2,000 car. He can pay for it about $1,700 later. Good God, this guy's all over the road.
Open fire.
All right, time to go, Roy. Oh, that's another VAR. That's great. Don't try it. This will be the last thing you see. Two more corpses. 3 more corpses and a whole bunch of answered list questions. Yet again, another 30 cal rat-a-tat-tat. Alright. Who are you in life? Yet again, the face of somebody willing to die.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Great. Courtney Sheldon. It's gonna be another showdown between him and Mickey. Alright, we've got all the info we need from this corpse. God rest your soul. Hello? Oh no.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor?
You.
District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve.
You bastard.
Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Honestly, I have no idea, B. Seems like a man of upstanding zeal, but in the court of public opinion, what they see is what's real. And whatever Roy considered that night to be adulterous is gonna get twisted and mangled by the press. Oh, jeez. Okay, what am I missing here? There we go. Shit. This is the same...
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Great. So the manifest is now a death list.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Roy knew that Mickey, or whatever the fuck his name was. Yeah, no. I don't trust him with a... I don't trust him within 10 feet of me, let alone as a cop.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Alright, we're now on a mercy mission, folks. Everybody in that Marine Corps that was on that boat is getting targeted, except Phelps, who is a detective. There's only one good boy in this whole bunch, and everybody else is getting whacked like it's going out of style. Yeah, no. Roy's just furthering his own agenda, trying to save face. He's a scumbag of the highest regard. Phelps was not on the ship, no. He went home early because he got hurt, if I recall correctly. Ah, shit, we're too late! Kindly stop with the music. Hold on.
Getting close. Steer him off the tar.
Nice job, Rockstar. That's a great glitch. That's a great glitch. Oh my god, that's gonna be in our ears like it's Iwo Jima all over again.
Step on it,
huh? Yeah, give me a second, Roy. I think I have some way of fixing this. Hang on. Fail the mission. Fail the mission. There we go. Oh, sweet silence. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. The game just kind of freaked out. Yeah. We don't need to see this again. Please don't glitch out again. Please don't glitch out again.
Getting close.
Yes.
Steer him off the tar.
Okay. Now we do this without the rumblings of a Thompson in our ears.
Shot from here, Cole.
Whoa!
Getting close. Steer him off the tar.
They got a Tommy gun, you got a 45. You do the math there? Okay, come on.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Any day now, Roy.
Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
Watch out, everyone!
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
They're armed and they're not willing to go down quietly, so see you in hell. Another 2 hitmen. Another 2 dead Marines. Great. We were too late, and we had to deal with the Phantom Thompson fire. Yeah. This is not a good day for us. So that means we only got the Hollywood Post Office left. Out of the way, LAPD! We are on a mission of life and death. We ain't homicide, but we sure as shit are angels of justice. These brakes are worthless. These brakes are absolutely worthless. And also, I'm a worthless driver. What else is new? Yeah, maybe one of us, and only one of us. Oh boy, okay. Yes, yes. How would you like to comment on my poor driving tonight? Just one more turn. And of course, we're too late. Good God! Talk about a hit gone wrong and then some. Oh boy. What would they be doing here at the damn post office? Alright. We're going in. Swinging, we're going in with a shotgun. Also, sorry that bub-up was me. Ah, it's too far.
Throw out the guns.
There we go. Big problems taken care of.
You're clear. Go.
2. For it. Ah, shit. That was an officer. My bad. Okay, maybe we need something more like a scalpel. Let's take a Tommy gun instead. Anyway, let me put myself on Do Not Disturb. I do apologize. Okay. We'll take care of this in but a moment.
Stay down.
Alright, here goes nothing. First, the Tommy gun. Okay, move over to this truck. What are you doing just standing around, officer?
Stay encumbered. We're giving ground. Move up. We gotta tag the rest of them.
Okay, that's why I ended up shooting somebody by mistake. And I did it again. Whoops. Okay. Maybe don't hold down your trigger finger, eh? This is the messiest operation I've ever been a part of.
long you think you can hold out?
Where the hell are you? Great. Yeah. Okay.
Tell Courtney.
What?
Bad luck.
Oh, shit.
It was worth a try.
This one was still alive.
God. Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
No. Well. Yeah, no. Hell no. Hello, The Queen. Welcome on in, and Happy New Year to you too. We are in the midst of a major showdown between Marines and the mob. And the mob so far is winning.
Coroner says it's gonna take at least a week.
Oh, God. Another hitman? Or is this the Marine that bought it this time?
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Shit. That means that they're knocking off all of Sheldon's backup. That's what this is all about. This isn't a hit on all the Marines in the city. This is a neutering operation. They're removing all of Courtney's backup. One by one.
Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Well, good
Not
for you.
everyone
Good
has
for
an
you, B.
unwavering
I
restraint
wish you
in the
luck.
face of temptation, Cole.
I wish you luck, and I hope you aren't scared to drive like I was.
Beautiful day. Hope we have no trouble.
Cool. So all of Courtney's backup got whacked except us. Which means there's only going to be one person showing up that's going to be on Sheldon's side. Oh, that makes two of us, B. That makes two of us. Just think of it like this. Even idiots drive. So why can't us smart people drive? The answer? Because idiots drive. Point being, don't think of it as a big responsibility. Try not to think of it, etc., etc. But you need it coming November, yeah. And I need it. I needed it yesterday, yesteryear, last 10 years actually. But I've just been too scared to do it. So, you got this. Good luck.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
At this point, yep, that seems to be the case. This will be the one and only time I agree with you, Roy, and then I never have to see your face again.
There, light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Great.
Keep moving, I'll cover you.
All right. Once again, we roll into yet another shootout. Smooth, asshole.
Here.
Find some cover.
Okay. Yet another BAR team. Great.
They're making a run for it after them.
No, you don't, tough guy.
Give me some goddamn cover.
You're covered, and you're done. Couple more holes in your head doesn't hurt.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that list.
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station
Oh,
requesting
God
an interview
damn
with
it.
Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Shut up.
Car 11 King en route.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, every time I've driven with a family member, I've just been worried about killing them in a car accident. I think driving by myself would be a lot more relaxing. I would actually be able to enjoy motoring, as they say. I'm sorry, I don't have a driver's license. When your mom, when your mom drives. Ah, me too. And Mama Bones is a safe driver, don't get me wrong, but man, sometimes she misses things. Then Papa Bones just kind of guns him no matter where he's going. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, that dude knows how to push the speed limit to its limit. Oh, jeez. Alright. It's time to finish this up. And Courtney, please be nice and courteous and just tell me everything you need,
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Alright.
Captain finds out, we're dead.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Where's the interrogation?
Boy, putting all those hoodlums in jail.
You're in interview too, Phelps.
There's a quack in there with him.
What gives?
Beats me. Word came down to
Oh,
the chief
fuck.
that it was okay.
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
Didn't think I was gonna hate driving when I got my license when I was 16. My favorite thing to do. I live in a city where I take the train everywhere now, but do I miss it?
You're lost in
Yeah.
your eyes.
Where I'm at, driving is the only way to get around. Mass transit is not great. It doesn't extend out as far as you need it to. And not all of it is well maintained. So, you know. I'm overdue for this.
I have nothing to hide.
Fontaine and Sheldon.
Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine.
And
He has
pusher.
A very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
Okay. Courtney? They're dead. They're all dead. And you're next.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Let me look at my evidence list.
I'm no hood. I'm a killer. Is that a crime? I ain't talking to you. Is anybody making coffee soon? That's correct.
Yeah. There's Beckett's confession, but the note feels... I'll go with your intuition on this, B, because I've only got one intuition left, and I'm going to save it for the other one.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Good eye.
Cohen is hitting our old unit. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
In a weird way, I'm getting... It's like I'm talking to a suspect, and... What's it? Why is the doc here? Because he's the one who bought it, remember? In the subplot. He's bought the morphine. It's his now. And they're whacking the Marines, even though they don't have it no more.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes. That's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
I get the bad feeling that we're going to have to talk to the doctor in a second.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
Oh,
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music. Like
Roy's seeds just sprouted.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery.
He was a fool.
Criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
And adultery was illegal at this time.
This kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun. Keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
With his heart, Commissioner. Unfortunately, with his heart. I don't get why Phelps would do it either. But that idiot did.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you?
Phelps.
What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
Say something.
Maria, I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
You just threatened a reporter with a invisible gun. And I do feel yeah, this is where it gets hard to feel bad for Phelps. He was a bastard of a lieutenant, sent his men into a meat grinder, and now he's an adulterer. He's having an affair even though he's got a family. He's not the greatest golden boy out there anymore. Not to anybody. He has officially made his grave. Your actions have earned you a demotion. Prepare for reassignment. And thus starts the arson cases. Yes, the arson desk is a demotion. And here we are back at Central, where it all began.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want to fucking run like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then.
Oh.
Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
For historical reference, the Queen says, arson cases go cold more times than not in current year. In 1947. The arson desk in the 40s is basically a career death sentence.
I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get
Yeah, then that means we are officially at the bottom of the barrel. We are on a wild goose hunt while we're waiting for execution.
Poor little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
And our partner is not talking to us because we got nothing to say.
Olive oil comes from olive. Where does baby oil come from? They weren't even his prince and he still confessed.
And apparently my partner is also a ghost. Maybe if Phelps didn't run off and have an affair, this wouldn't have happened. I agree. I don't know what he was thinking. But it clearly wasn't thinking with his brain.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? I'll look somewhere else.
Fair enough.
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero, walking into the station, chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
That's quite a change to see exactly where we're supposed to go by the smoke in the distance. Oh boy. What's there left to dig through here? This is just looking like at a bunch of pieces of tinder. Yeah, we ain't got shit indeed.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. It's like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs.
Oh,
That's
boy.
the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry Lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around.
Shit.
Come on, Phelps.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
I knew I remembered some things about this. Just off the bat, this doesn't smell like insurance fraud. This smells like more muscling out. They're making new homes for GIs. Sheesh. Sorry y'all have seen fires firsthand. There's been fires around where I live. I've heard tell of a couple of bad ones. Never witnessed one myself. The heat must be intense. Destruction. Terrifying. God. Whole apartment complex. House across from you. Good God. But going back to the case, this smells like targeted arson. If they're making more homes. Hot enough to melt the siding of a house nearby. Jesus. Alright.
Remember the dead lady they found under the train? We solved the case. Booked some barfly for the murder.
Let's have a look around. What's this? Insta-heat strikes again.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
47,919. It was June last time. Matthew Ryan. Hair salon, small strip shops. You've either got a serious fire hazard in your town, B, or you got a fire bug. And that's terrifying to think about. So recently serviced is all we got to go on. $47, $917. Literally taking my sister-in-law for food, and we saw that the restaurant we were from the restaurant we were in. We were complaining about one of the factories producing a lot of smog until I went, wait, that's not smog. Yeah.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
I'm very, very happy that fire has never been in my future. Save for the fires of Gehenna, obviously. Alright.
Mr. Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
6 p.m., September 19th. 18th, 1947. Was serviced right before they left. Theater service by Ryan. Alright.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you
We need to
won,
be very
Mr.
careful
Steffens?
about this.
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You've been to Catalina before? Wow. Shops at apartments above them. Damn. Okay. Because I just want to hear Cole fly off the handle, what's our accusation?
You sure things didn't get a little too tough? Burnt down the house yourself.
I should punch you on the goddamn nose. You want to prove that I burnt my own house? You son of a bitch.
We're not making any friends tonight, are we?
Looks like I was mistaken.
Well, that helped my mood a bit. Okay.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won.
Sorry, I needed to lighten the mood somehow. I needed to lighten the mood somehow, and I knew Cole Phelps would give us exactly what we needed. Okay, on towards this poor man's destroyed home and livelihood. Whew. The suburban redevelopment around here. What do you know about it?
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Now this does sound like a squeeze job.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
Why did I trust
That's all
him?
we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
I should have pushed him.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
I gave him a bit of money. What a nice fellow Cole Phelps is.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
Oh, shut your trap. Gotta go find a game well now.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
to a night.
You heard of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
I've seen their billboards.
Is it run by the government or by the city?
Your guess is as good as mine. There's at least a half a dozen of these agencies throwing up homes for GIs. Did the same thing after the first war. What's your interest in these guys?
So does the game actually keep track of your wins and losses, or are you just consistently a dirty cop? Constantly a dirty cop in this game?
Phelps, badge 1247.
I'll answer that in a bit.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, man.
So, I will be perfectly honest with you. This game doesn't really care how you conduct yourself so long as you don't fail critical mission objectives. You could be the worst cop LA has ever seen, and you'd still get through this game alright. You will always be at the whim of Cole Phelps and his personality, but we aren't really trying to be the best cop in the world. We're just trying to do our job at this point. And whatever our job is, we just keep getting stuck with shitty partners. And we do have a heart, somewhat. Cole Phelps does have a heart. Sometimes.
Any central unit, ambulance shooting, any central unit, identified.
But we have no real moral compass. We just ask whatever we feel like. So being a shithead is part of the job if we want to be. He's not that bad, no. If I recall, and here's a fun fact for you. That's the voice. Excuse me, why I nearly got hit by a subway monorail there. That's the voice that's been narrating all of our struggles thus far. Biggs has been the god voice you heard like in the very beginning missions. I believe he's also done a couple of very famous roles, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Maybe foreshadowing. This one's in even worse shape.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson.
Ah, sounds like home.
Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Another one.
Shit.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Entire family gone up in one night. This job is making Homicide look like a walk in the park now, ain't it? Fuck. Okay. Viewer discretion is advised. We're about to have to go investigate the bodies of a family and a burnt child, albeit in a 2010 something game. So this is gonna get really ugly.
Mal. You gonna stick it out, Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you.
Well, gee, thanks.
But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm to me.
That kind of poisoning is from CO2 emissions. Smoke. They were asleep when the smoke went to their bedroom. They died in their sleep due to the fire.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
The less I see of that, the better. Yeah, exactly. Carbon monoxide is gas. It's what happens when you leave a burner on and don't bother to light it. I believe carbon dioxide is CO2. Carbon monoxide, I'm not sure. Chemistry was never my strong suit, so I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about. Alright. Ah, carbon monoxide, CO, okay. Yeah, they said carbon monoxide. Alright, first things first. I'm looking for that Insta-Heat box. I don't seem to see it anywhere. Burnt out car. Might be inside then. Time of death was midnight. Why does this say 5 a.m.? Maybe the hands got dislodged. Hello? What do we have here? Nothing but junk. Walking through this place real blind. Principles of a color of principles of color and color mixing. Depending on the material for the clock, heat can literally weld that in place. Accidentally fucked up a clock once. Interesting. Okay. There was an artist in this house. Need to look down. Oh, fuck, they got me. No. Okay. A torn up fan. Pipes. Rubble. Probably something I'm missing around here. Doghouse with no dog. At least the pooch got away. Okay, that's out of the investigation area. Where's that damn water heater? It's not much over here, as far as I know. Hello. Oh, look at that.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
There was one piece left.
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor, Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They
They
wanted
want a trip somewhere, huh?
But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks.
Great.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire. Hurry, you can still catch him.
All right, Firebug, slow down, Hotshot. We got some questions we'd like to ask you. Just a couple of, you know, accusatory ones.
Stop! LAPD!
You got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there.
Stay. Damn it. Come on. Just a little bit more. And good night. Yeah, they were supposed to be out of town.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Matchbook and ladders.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following
sick
your
fiend.
leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel
No, it's too many coincidences already.
I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Okay. Next location. We gotta talk to this travel agency. Because they're selling tickets to heaven at this point. Catalina. Where is that? Out of curiosity. Because I've heard of a couple of Catalinas out there. One of them sounds like Spain, but I reckon that not many people could afford that kind of treasure. I wonder if I can look at the ticket. Island off the coast of LA. Takes about 2 hours to get there by ferry. Ah, okay. Interesting. It does sound like a good getaway. And it does sound like an easy trip to book for almost anybody. Especially a contest drawing. Or an easy way to get people out of LA. Very gorgeous spot. Man. You know, I've actually been to an island before, technically. I've been to a barrier island by the name of Galveston. And that place was beautiful. Of course, I talked about how Kate got stung by a jellyfish, but the sights, man. The sights, the food. the museums, the life. It was beautiful in Galveston. I wish I had gone there when I was older, so I could have experienced everything it had to offer, but I remember we went to go for my sister's graduation. We went to Galveston to stay there, Houston, where she graduated, and then it was back home within, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 days. We didn't have much time, but man, did my dad love the seafood there. It was my worst experience with the beach, though, I'm not gonna lie. Been to Mexico before, went to some old ruins. I should see if I can find the specific location. Ooh. Yeah, Papa Bones has been to Mexico before, too. Got a lot of family there. I don't know how I feel about trying to go today with the current climate, but I do know it's beautiful, and I do know it's technically home. Yeah, spring water, that's why.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have
Mr.
reason to
Cunningham?
believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
All right. Let's see here. Flying boats and ferry. Now, the other family we talked to was Steffens.
Here they are. Steffens.
And Sawyer.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
What math was that? What math did you have to do, B? Out of curiosity. Now, first, we need to get the skinny on exactly what kind of operation this is. First off, do you got any relation to the suburban redevelopment around here?
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
You're telling the truth.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Mm-hmm. Having a long anxiety over saving up some money. Yeah. Well, that's good. Oh, would that happen to be a reason why you need a driver's license by November? Interesting. Well, family vacation sounds lovely. Especially in this state of things. I think everybody could use a vacation. Take a mind off of everything. All right. Give me the scoop on this promotional travel contest. I got some theories, and maybe you could illuminate some things.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
I think it's a doubt, but let me just push him and see what I accuse him of.
You're lying, Cunningham. There's some kind of racket going on here, and you're in on it.
And you have a screw loose, Buster. I'm involved in a conspiracy for a $20 family ticket to Catalina. How are you going to prove that?
Looks like I made a mistake.
Yeah, just push him.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I see, B.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Oh.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the
50?
door.
Are you
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Thank you for the contribution to the cause. Figure that by saving roughly $120 from my paycheck each week, I could get roughly $6,240 in savings just by the year's end. Low-key tempted to go to Waffle House now. Dinner and a show. I don't know. I mean, you can hold your own for sure if shit goes down. But do you really want your show to involve a 4D experience of a chair being thrown in your face?
Great partners must think alike,
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Joke's on you. I was the one throwing the chair once. Look, sometimes a front row seat to a brawl does wonders. God. Y'all. Sweet God in heaven. Y'all have some interesting ways of passing the time. Alright, let me guess. That dispatch is nowhere near us. Okay. Simple as pie. Just line it up with our main streets. Story time? I mean, I got no stories about Waffle House other than the fact that one of my friends don't want us dinner in a brawl. No, I will tell you though, I've never seen a brawl firsthand. Papa Bones has gotten almost into a brawl a couple of times. Not because he was there instigating, but because he was there and got to laugh about it afterwards. I don't know if I've told this story. I think I have. But Papa Bones one time narrowly dodged getting into a fight at a pool hall because somebody got a little too hooched up, got angry at a friend of his, and threw a cue ball in his direction. Said cue ball managed to land squarely in the face of some other dude's, if I recall correctly, it was either a dude's friend or a dude's girl, and immediately the pool balls and cues and chairs and beers started flying everywhere. Papa Bones was lucky to get out of there with his head on his shoulders. He's an amazing man, that my father is. He's had some wild stories from when he was a kid. Thankfully, I ain't gotten into that kind of trouble just yet. That's how it takes sometimes. Yeah. Alright.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Interesting.
Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Buddy, y'all have all the fun. I didn't have any fun. I'm telling you what Papa Bones told me. Now, I'm a decent fellow who's never been inside a bar for that matter, now that I think about it. Social drinking was never my cup of tea. Be surprised with the amount of people that want to get pissy with me over $2.15. Some people even threaten me while I'm literally holding a box cutter while packing their stuff. Not very smart people. Well, let me see. Let me think about interesting stories from my life, now that we're on the subject. Well, let's see. Well, I can tell you one strange thing about myself. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people had this experience. Me and Cake, when we were real little youngins, mind you, real little means we were like, I want to call us 3-foot somethings. We would go to our local parks and challenge each other to see how high we would go on the swing set. And then when we got to our peak, we would jump off. And we would clear at least 5 feet off the ground and come down hard. And somehow, to this day, my shins are still intact. And I can still take at least a 5-foot drop, or at least I used to be. Now, I don't think I would survive that, but I used to do that all the time when I was a kid. Like, when I was at school, I would take a 5-foot drop for fun. I would do it at the swing sets. I was a really weird kid in that regard. Also, I'm trying to find some interesting stories in my life. Most of them aren't interesting and come from creepy men. That's rough, B. That sucks. I'll try to think of some more interesting stories from my life. I don't know.
We came as soon as we could.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
2747 by Reginald Verity.
And it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light.
Mm-hmm.
You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Well, this here has to go at the end. This here will go to the beginning. You know? Okay, keep...
Good, your regulator's in position.
So it's got to go over here?
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's
Yep.
going to ignite.
That's what I thought. All right. So it's there. We turn it on. Oh. So they gotta be the other way around instead.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
I didn't know this was a balloon. There was a balloon on the other side. So now it makes sense. And I think...
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
I was typing it out. Sorry, B. So that pilot lights.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
I see.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
So the regulator's failing. Mosquito wire blows it up. And the pilot light. Wow, damn. Did a doomsday clock? Yeah, it feels like the doomsday clock is hanging over all of us these days now, ain't it? You know that's a real thing, right? There
The
is...
next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
For those who don't know, the doomsday clock is an actual clock that is set once a year based on world events and geopolitical climate and the weather, the actual climate. Based on all those events, the clock is set towards midnight or from midnight. I don't remember what it was set to last, but it was very close. And yeah, I try to avoid depressing news as much as I can as well. But I'm in a family full of pessimists, save for Cake and my mother, I guess. Half my family's pessimists. I'm on the pessimistic side, so is Papa Bones. Mama Bones, you know, she found Jesus a long time ago, and so has him to rely on as a crutch. And Cake, well, Cake, I don't know how he's wired, but he's always the optimist. So I do try to keep track of everything every now and again. But for now, we're worried about having a good time solving a case of arson. And now we're finally going to meet the people who's had several hands in several cases that we've been a part of. Remember way back in Traffic when that guy supposedly dented his wife's skull with an Insta-Heat wrench pipe? Was that Homicide? I forget. Adrian Black also tried to get away with it.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
Generally speaking, you aren't learning much when your mouth is...
Alright.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
You watched
Hello?
the Hammond Galahad fight? Some mess that
Last
was.
line.
New
Anyway,
and
that's the
improved
cop that
model.
caught the guy.
They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
That's him. That's the cop. Tried to poke me in the nose.
Oh, hush you. I didn't do anything of the sort. Alright. I'm guessing this is the head honcho's office. There he is.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
Uh-huh.
You see this diaphragm? It
Yeah.
forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow.
Okay, continue.
It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Oh. So the gas is reversed. Oh boy.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Okay, what's my accusation? And if it's not good, I'm gonna push you.
I think you're lying, Rasick. Either these heaters are flawed in inception.
I'm gonna walk back out of this one.
Which is it?
If you want to pursue that line of questioning, we could have our day in court.
Sorry about
I'll
that.
put my engineering credentials up against yours.
Sorry.
You don't ask, you never find out.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look,
Yeah.
we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up.
Uh-huh.
At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
But they're all prone to this. Great. They're not putting in faulty models per se. They're just reusing old models which have a exploitable defect. Realistically speaking, those things should be, I don't know, welded in. Maybe the entire component could be replaced instead of one piece that can be easily reversed. That's really bad thinking. Okay, the heater service history real quick.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
It's your lie.
I think you're lying, Rasik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
It's a bad design, but criminal interference can't confer product defect liability, yeah. Yeah, I know it's one of the heaters, but I don't know which one. One of the two was done too late. Varley. Maybe? They were both late? Okay, thank you, B. Thank you.
What about Reginald Varley?
You know about Varley. He's on the run for a divorce interstate. It's not so bad.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasik?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
No. I think it was Reginald.
There. Around
Okay.
a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
Clemens, Gable,
I want to run it by R&I. Cross-reference for arsonists.
Ryan,
See if any
Matthew,
of these
and
guys
Varley
have any
Reginald.
previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Watch it.
Okay. And don't you miss the days when there was like home phones everywhere you went?
Operator, give me R&I.
Hello, Rupee. Give the cat good pets.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help you?
Nowadays, phones are everywhere in our
I need
hands.
to
So, you
know
know.
if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthews.
I just want to say,
Sturgeon
Dispatch, you're an
William,
MVP
Bartley,
for running all of
Zurich
these
Stephen.
right now.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage.
Okay.
Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court.
Attempted
Attempted
murder.
Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Ryan is somebody who serviced one of the booms.
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young
Both
lady.
of them are okay with killing.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasik. Desperate times indeed.
Only movie stars have things like that.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy.
He's wanted
He
for
can't harass
murder.
all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Every one of these men is wanted for something or has been behind bars. You've got
Happy now?
You've got nothing.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
All right. What do we got here? What the hell is this?
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Oh, great. He's an anarchist. Yeah, currently wanted in Detroit.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Great. Okay, so you've got an anarchist working for you as a repairman.
Don't think
That's real grand. Okay, this is just Ryan's. Okay. How blasé is the LAPD about warrants in this? How blasé the LAPD about warrants in this game is kind of nuts. Yeah, you're not wrong. All right. Two of them.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Yeah, Clemens has an arson charge. And here's Reginald Varley. Mosquito wire.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
No, we saw what we needed to see. That might be kindling to the fire.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favored choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
We've seen all we needed to see.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Whichever they're listed in my notebook. She is a good kitty. Who are we scoping out first? Uh-oh. We might not have time to decide that. I think somebody else is about to go up like a 4th of July festivity.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice, really.
Okay, this is bad. Okay, let me think. We'll start from the top and go down.
At least we'll know where we've been if we try to retrace our steps.
Yeah. What you need, B? You want to make a shot in the dark about who it is? Alright, I'm all ears. Given... I think we need to just go down the list slowly. But go ahead and take your shot. I'll see what I think about it. Whew, I forgot how long the arson missions were. Like I know every case is like an hour and a half's worth at this point. It seems that way. He's the only one who's currently on a murder charge and has not seen justice. Given that we're going to go interrogate Clemens, makes me think that he's probably not our guy. But maybe we can shake some valuable information out of him.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Alright. Real quick question. What you know about Varley?
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Heat, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so then there wasn't a half a dime novel right in your locker.
Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
Okay, so I was a bit on the gun there. That felt like it would have worked. But I guess the accusation was a bit too wild. Next time, I will just push him. Okay, 2 more questions. I will get them flawlessly. Please. Let's manifest that real quick. About your job. Sorry for coming on hot there.
You were licensed and worked for Insta-Heat?
I contract for them. So what?
What's our accusation? And then if it doesn't sound great, I'm going to just push him.
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
There's no proof we have
I don't remember
that.
even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Kenmore? No, he's not the guy. He didn't regulate either of those.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Insta-Heat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mudshark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house.
I don't
burnt
feel
it all
any
right.
pity for you.
Set fire to that fucker and watch it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
I now no longer like my partner. And no longer trust him either. And wonder why he's on the arson squad. A lot of emotions right now. Moving on. I'm gonna give Biggs more of a chance. I don't know about me, though. Ryan.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Accusation.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
I used the wrong evidence at the wrong time. It's Ryan's and Clemens, not Ryan's and Varley.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
2 out of 3 is not great.
For the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
All right. Well, that was a big old nothing burger, but at least we've crossed one name off the list. Varley next.
Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
1917.
1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's
Well.
nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
Yeah.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Well, a Marine from 1917 and a Marine from 1945. Ain't that curious? And yet he don't respect him. Very interesting. Alright, maybe we don't say LAPD when we go talk to him, yeah, Phelps? Maybe we just have a kind word with him and not one with a 45 in our hand.
LAPD, Varley!
Thanks, Ryan! Thanks,
Stop
sorry.
or I'll shoot!
Thanks, Phelps. Nicely done. Not gonna shoot him yet. Not gonna shoot him until he gives me a reason.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
By all means, don't worry about this. There's gonna be a VOD after, and I assure you, you're not gonna be missing out on much. Just true crime as always. If you need to go to bed, Tony, go for it. I know you've got 7 days. You've still got 2 more days left, so get your rest.
You run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
That could have been bad. Damn it. I can make him stop if I just point my gun at him. Shit. No, you don't!
Stop or I will shoot!
Okay. That one was taken alive.
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the scene.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Okay, so he's not our guy. As expected. Matthew Ryan, on the other hand, seems now our likely bird. And look at that! He's right next door. Curious as that. Well, the place hasn't gone up in smoke, so clearly we may have gotten to him in time.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Oh, now you don't say a thing.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Well, just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
He's got a gun.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
damn it. No, he's just an idiot. Right. Well.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through. The damage is only cosmetic. He's a one-man wrecking ball. Move in. I'll take out the van.
Fine by me, Biggs.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. He's going to kill those men. They'll get out of the way.
Oh my God.
Only if they hear him coming. Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Every little bit of damage I can do is fine by me. Damage about. Oh my God, that is one beautiful face wrecked by that gigantic car.
You gotta get me closer.
Come on, the tires, the tires.
Well. Come on.
That's it. That's exactly what we're looking for. Good shot, Biggs.
Arson-related assault charge, and he's running. Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him. This man has got to be stopped.
Come
I'll try to
on.
shoot on his tires. Wish me luck.
All right. Nice and taken care of. Now to wrap this up.
show me your hands.
Holy hell.
Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Okay, so just like with Homicide, we got 2 perps. 2 suspects. Not a whole lot of evidence.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Alright, time to do some interrogations. Let's review what we got so far. One of them is wanted for murder in Detroit. Another man is a simple firebug, Chapman. And this guy decided to run when he saw us coming. All he said he was scared. Now, Ryan and Varley were at the houses that burned. They were flipped. They were taken care of. And both of them were late on the job, on the fixes.
Well-trained armed forces, and we must be able to mobilize rapidly our resources in men and material for our own defense should the need arise. Let us have the
I don't know. This feels like Homicide all over again, where you got evidence towards both guys. And it doesn't feel like I've got concrete evidence against either of them. What they'll have to say is going to be our deciding factor, I think. Just like Homicide.
Think of the siren as lubricant for the great machine that is this city.
Ah, we don't need it. Besides, it's ear-piercing. Okay. Damn, that is one hell of a shoulder rig. Oh, no, wait, that's just suspender straps and shoulder rig.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Alright.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs.
Thanks.
Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
The canary says he'll sing. But only
Well, start with 1.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
My opening gambit could be a right hook to your jawline, but we aren't exactly in that kind of place to do that. Okay. Ryan, you're an anarchist, and while I respect everyone's right to decide what they believe in, you being an anarchist and a homemaker ain't a great combo.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What is my accusation here? Because he doesn't look all that sure to me.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective.
What campaign?
What campaign?
What campaign? Brother, you got a pile that's about a foot tall, hell, maybe even 2 feet tall, just sitting, I tell you, sitting in your locker.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Oh.
Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Not pleasant. Not pleasant, I imagine. So, okay. So a big corporation buys up a lot of little corporations who do a decent job and then water down everything that they got. I'll admit, that's a tale as old as time. Alright, let's talk about this faulty piece of junk that we call water heaters.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
What's my accusation here?
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
I don't think we push him. Let me see here. Wait. Stefan's family heater being destroyed by service. Okay. The regulator valve recovered from the Sawyer residence. You think? His boss's statements? That's fair.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
But if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
Clever, Phelps. Alright. I got a hunch here that suburban redevelopment, aka Elysian, is pushing people out of their homes. But I'm going to keep that to myself and ask you what you know about them.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Tell me the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense?
You're not wrong. I don't have evidence to prove that.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
I'm going to use intuition because it's either a push. Yeah.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me?
That's Varley's bilk.
He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
That's useful. That's useful. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Now we're getting somewhere. You're giving me plenty of weapons to use in my next conversation. Now, you got a rap. You got a rap sheet, friend. Let's discuss it.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
That's a horseshit line. You know it.
Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company. No, you're right. You're right, the Queen. He's not our guy.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Fairly certain he is. Well, let's have a chat with our other individual.
But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Let's remove all possible
Put him down in my sap.
questions we've got, B.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Okay. Reginald Varley. I had to use a gun to get you to stop in your tracks. We're going to have a nice little chat, and you're going to tell me everything I need to know. Otherwise, I'm just going to hang you on a whim. Gotcha? Gotcha. Now, you work at the Sawyer residence.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
That's horseshit.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
You have a frickin'... I'm correct on this, yeah? After being serviced by Reginald Varley, of course.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there.
You're an idiot, friend. But I'm not that big of an idiot.
Yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Okay. Okay, this is starting to sound bad for you. InstaHeat Model 70. What can you tell me about them that your friend hasn't already told me?
What would reversing the diaphragm of an InstaHeat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire, huh?
Let me use some intuition
Don't ask,
here.
you never find out.
I think... Oh, fuck you. I do have to use evidence. Gas line, hate burning water, racist statements, Ryan's anarchist pamphlets. Yeah, it's gotta be a statement.
You're saying I'm some for hire? It's not true.
I don't got enough. It sounded right in my head too, B.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Coils were there, yes.
The canary says he'll sing, but only if
What
I
do you
guarantee he walks.
Biggs ain't gonna help me.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Okay. There was a mosquito coil in there. I don't have the evidence to back this up. Conspired with him. That wasn't it. I haven't got enough evidence to put Varley away. My gut tells me it's him. But I ain't got the evidence.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
So I don't really have a choice.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Matthew Ryan, I am charging you with the murder of a family that you serviced, and you're going back to Detroit.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
And I know I'm wrong, but I haven't got enough evidence to put the other guy behind bars.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case.
You got it right.
You don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
But let's see what the results screen says. Matthew Ryan fronts the grand jury with 4 murder charges around his neck. Supposedly, that was the correct way. Yeah, that's also true, Queen. Like I said, this feels like the homicide desk all over again. Too many good pieces of evidence, too obvious criminals, but nothing conclusive. Well, unfortunately, that is our time. Oh, hold on. We got a flashback to watch. What are we doing now? Don't worry, there'll be a little bit of conversation after this. Criminy! Could you guys maybe have knocked instead?
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Your idea of torture...
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
All right. Actually, I want to see something. I want to see where we're starting this off. All right, we've seen too much. I don't know what's next, but I'm excited. I know you're sad it's over, B, but we had a good time regardless. I do have to ask B, because I want to do these weekly. But I do know that your work is not always kind. If you had a choice, B, weekly, these will become, yes. Tuesdays or Sundays work better for you? Because you seemed basically on time for this one. Tuesdays work better. Tuesdays they'll be then. We'll keep this weekly every Tuesday until we finish it. And because we're in the arson desk, I think we've only got 2 more streams in this one. Ah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I could make Sundays a bi-weekly thing again. You know. I'm okay with making Tuesdays a kind of sleuth kind of feel. I've got 3 other days I can use for other things. This might mean I could actually do Dark Souls 2. You might have given me the keys to the kingdom there, B. But, regardless. Oh yeah. Don't forget, folks. Dahlia Inkheart, available on VGen, already available on Ko-Fi for commission. My artist, I am a example, a living quote-unquote example of the work. So if you like what you see, my artist is up for hire. But that'll do it for LA Noire. Thank you very much for joining me. This will be weekly on Tuesdays, because B is the biggest reason I enjoy doing these. Yes, Spee. I do remember I'm supposed to send you my signature at before tomorrow if I can. But that'll do it for LA Noire. Let's go ahead and head back to the lobby. An update, you say? Oh. Let me have a look. Oh, man. Hello. Ah, see, Queen, you've joined us in the server. Hope you enjoy your stay at Hotel Calaveras. Ooh. Give me a second. Need to reply to something. Haven't sent it yet. So, LA Noire will be every Tuesday until we finish it. Every Sunday, if I feel like it, might become Dark Souls 2. And then two other days will be will become anything days. Obviously, I will be starting Phoenix Wright next week, so we'll have 3 freaking series to start with this year. Whoo boy. But I'm sure we'll have a good time. So yeah, exciting week next week. Tomorrow we'll be back here at 7 p.m. for a interesting indie game that Dahlia introduced me to, Ye Guild Clerk. I've got no idea what it's about. It seems to be a choose-your-own-adventure, and I'm kind of excited. Because it's probably going to be voice acting, and it's probably going to be a short little adventure that's not going to take more than 2 hours, which I am very thankful for. I need to stop doing so many long streams. Or in a weird way, I kind of need to do more because we need to hit that 700-hour mark. Either way, I'll give you my thoughts off stream, B, and I will get on that signature ASAP. I'll open up Clip Studio right now and do a quick sketch if I can. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and cut this VOD off here. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. You being here, just watching, is helping us get closer and closer to monetization. So thank you very much. Thank you for all the likes, any subscribers we may have gained along the way. Anybody just joined the Discord server, thank you, Queen. Thank you, the Queen. And until next time, folks. Have a good rest of your night. That looks absurdly sick, B. Thank you very much. I'm glad y'all are still enjoying LA Noire as much as I am. And I hope you enjoy the new outro theme. I want to say I worked hard on it, but it was kind of in my head before it hit the paper. So, please enjoy the outro. Grim Noir Reprise. And until next time, memento vivere, memento mori. And enjoy writing your life story.